Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Sarah Tia. This is a reading for air signs for the weekend. May or may not resonate. I do offer personal readings. A link to the site is in the description. There's going to be unity here, air signs. Seems like solidarity is playing a really big factor in this matter. The 4th of July is what I heard. Nuke, noob, something like that. Like whatever is going on here. And then I heard like Jania, something like that. Gina. I think there's going to be a sense of family, a sense of belonging that becomes a really big factor. Because there are people here in this situation who seem like Ty is what I'm hearing. They seem like they don't like somebody, but they don't have a reason to dislike this person. So it's finally time to just accept that this was sabotage. Like these people or this person literally manipulated all of the feminine energies around them to feel the same way that they do. And now the lies that they've told to change people's perception, to make people to convince people to make decisions that weren't in their best interest feel like a really big factor here. Like this is such a liar. Veal is what I'm hearing, veal. So I don't know. It just seems like this person is a liar. Like it's almost as if like they practice witchcraft, but they're a novice at the witchcraft that they're practicing, or they're like pretending to be like a, I don't know, be able to practice some type of sorcery in some type of way. Like they're a fake practitioner, like somebody that will be wearing like crystals and the beads and all this shit, but they really don't identify as a spiritualist at their core or from the heart or by calling. You get what I'm saying? They just got on a costume. They feel like a really big factor in this situation. Lux, something like that. So I think this individual is finally closure, is what I'm hearing. And Cash Kid, closure. Cash Kid, When I See You is the song that's playing. I'll put a link to the video down in the description. Pisces. Pisces is a troublemaker. Possibly Aquarius. Pisces is the troublemaker. Like Pisces looks like the root of the problem here. They want attention so bad, or wanted to see something or somebody so bad that now they're in a place to where they are violating somebody's privacy just to be able to like see them and lying about it. Stalking somebody and lying about it. Spying on somebody and lying about it. Gossiping about somebody, almost like playing telephone type shit. Like, oh, okay. Like, say this person lives across the street so they can see your house. So they talking to somebody else on the phone, telling them what's going on at your house. You don't know this person directly, but they know somebody that you know, type shit. So it's like, what? Tonisha. Or even if it's not physically, you don't follow this person don't follow you, but there are reports. Somebody is reporting back, oh yeah, he or she said this. Yeah, she posted this. She said that. Like they're doing that. Das, days, anything like that. They're doing that. He or she did this. He or she said this. He or she said that. Like whatever this is. And it's illegal, unethical, immoral. It's dead wrong. So it's like, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that instead of following them yourself? Or why are you doing that in general? Cuzzy. This individual is nosy, investigative, Dreek, Treek, Veil. They're about to go to jail. Marie is what I keep hearing. They're about to go to jail for harassment, for repeated stalking and harassment. Marcy. And they guilty as hell in this situation. On top of it, Tanisha. Kelp. So I think it's a situation here to where this person is going to wind up afraid that nobody's ever going to fool with them again. Maria. They're afraid that somebody is never going to fool with them again. But these are confessions that have to be made, but it feels like the confessions will be made from jail or prison. Shanae. So I think this situation here got out of hand because it's like, why weren't you minding your business? Like, why are you reporting back to such and such about other's lives? Like, why are you doing that? Tez. Like, why are you doing that? You reporting back to somebody that you know is trying to hurt this person or these people. Or you know that they don't have a good intent. So it's almost like you or this person didn't let the devil in. Somebody else left the door open for the devil to just be able to walk in on its own. Nakia. So it's like, what, you left the door open? You feel me? They made it easy for this predator to get in. And they know that. Nini. They made it very easy for this predator to have access to something or somebody. And they lied about it. So now they're in a place to where they're wrong and going to be held accountable for it. But this feels like through the judicial system. Like, you literally left this person's whatever, door unlocked, window open, whatever, so somebody else could come climb through this bitch, walk through this bitch. And now you trying to act like you ain't have shit to do with it. But now they in a place, Parg. Now they in a place where it's just like, I don't want anyone to know that it was me. Are they going to find out that it's me? And I heard you're going to have to testify. Tahonies. This individual is crazy. And they did all of this just because they were being mean. Like, just trying to spite somebody. It's like you literally trying to call somebody crazy because you're possibly literally breaking into their house or because you have surveillance on them. Got people watching them for you. Jordans is what I'm hearing. Swats. Wads. They got to tell the truth. Keep hearing lucky is you. There's a new opportunity that's coming out of this situation here. It's almost as if like the jackpot, the lottery is being hit because of this. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, what? Why these people are making the news and dealing with all this bullshit. Bricks. This turns into a blessing. So it's like, like, not them trying to be all spiteful and aggressive and targeting somebody turns into a blessing. Peller. I'm hearing, bitch, you better give me my money. I heard that very loud and clear. Bitch, you better give me my money. Listen. They gonna run when the conversation starts talking about money. You get what I'm saying? They gonna be around for the fun, around for the kick it. But when you start bringing up money and responsibility, they gonna back out of these conversations. The energy is gonna get real uncomfortable. But that's because they know that the money that they sitting on, the money that they got, belongs to somebody else. Or at least some of it does. So they feel funny anytime money is brought up because they know that they aren't like paying their employees, giving props, credit, respect where it's due. They don't have a job. They don't have the money. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, whatever this is, it's like, nah, like, you on bullshit. And they are on bullshit. Yes, they are. But it's because they don't have it. They don't got it. They, whatever, if it's money, they ain't got the money. If it's resources, whatever it is, they do not have it. And they want to continue to act like they do. So it's getting to a point where it's like, how long you gonna keep pretending that you good, you comfortable, or everything's okay when it's not? Nikea, something like that. This person has to change because the people around them are too comfortable and stable to be manipulated into believing that they're one of their own. Like, you can't be one of us. You cannot be one of us. Like, because we don't move like that. You're not one of us because we don't move like that. You can't sit with us because we don't move like that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? This is a situation where this individual's life is in shambles and they're looking for sympathy instead of looking for a job. They're looking for sympathy instead of looking for a way out. So they're trying to gaslight somebody into feeling bad for them, staying connected to them, Robinsons. But it's like, do you want to dwell in hell with this individual, or do you want to go thrive and be successful and be happy? You know? Because they're never going to be out of hell. They're never going to get out of debt. They're never going to, you get what I'm saying? Get over this hump. But it's because they keep digging the hole themselves. They're digging themselves further and further into debt, deeper and deeper into these holes. Like, whatever it is, it's just like you are doing everything possible to show off and stunt and have all this material stuff to where your life looks picture perfect on the outside. But when you look under the hood, you feel me? It's almost like somebody got the luxury vehicle, but it got 100,000 miles on it. So it's like, you're constantly working on this vehicle, or the vehicle needs work, but you gonna go get a new paint job. The vehicle needs an oil change, but you gonna go get a new paint job. The vehicle needs a tune-up and tires and brakes and shit, but you about to go put some rims on it. That's what this is. It's like they doctoring up something that really needs to be invested into from the inside out. So it's like, that's cool that you get what I'm saying? Like, doing this cosmetic stuff. But what about your soul? What about the inside of yourself? Are you working on your soul? Are you working on your spirit? Or are you just trying to make yourself look like a good person, look like you're spiritual, look like you're religious, look like you're godly? Like, are you really doing that? Are you really living that? Are you really working on that? Or are you just saying that? You want the image. You get what I'm saying? And they just want the image. Nisha. They just want the image. So they're pretending to be spiritual, pretending to be into, like, say, crystals and candles and, maybe church or whatever this is. They pretending. But they ain't worked on their soul not one bit. And it shows. Like the Bible says, out of a man's mouth comes the contents of his heart. And you could tell who people really are based off of how they talk about other people, based off of how they treat other people. And these people don't even have to be their friends or family members, familiar faces, based off of how they treat strangers. You get what I'm saying? How do they treat homeless people? How do they treat drug addicts? How do they treat people that are less fortunate than them? How do they treat people that work underneath them? How do they treat those people? That shows the contents of people's hearts. You get what I'm saying? That shows who people really are. Not none of the physical shit that they have. How do they talk to people? How do they handle their personal relationships? How do they treat their loved ones? You get what I'm saying? Do they respect others? How do they treat nature? You feel me? Do they litter and shit like that? Like, that's one thing to me. That's a big turn off for me. Like, is littering? Oh my gosh. Like, that is such a turn off for me. Like, to watch somebody throw shit out the window. Like, you could be riding in the car and they just throw some shit out the window. Oh my gosh. Like, that make me want to fight. So like, I'm judging. I ain't gonna lie. I'm judging if you litter. You get what I'm saying? And I don't want to fuck with you because you litter. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I don't know. It's just small stuff like that, because to me, that shows a lot about your character. It shows who you are at your core. Like, you don't even care about nature. You don't care about nature because you're not thinking about anything besides throwing this out the window for your own convenience. You're not thinking about the earth. You don't think on a high enough frequency to realize that you and this earth are connected. So if you trashing the earth, you get what I'm saying? Like, you don't respect your home. You don't respect God, in my opinion. Even if you're not thinking like that, it's a reflection of that. So that's what this feels like. These people are showing exactly who they are based off of their conversations. Like, they gossip about people all the time, talk badly about people all the time, don't got nothing nice to say about nobody, all of that. Don't know how to show love, don't know how to give credit where it's due, don't know how to support their own. You get what I'm trying to say? They doing all of this type of stuff, and it's just like, please, like, that's why this person or these people don't fool with y'all, because y'all don't have God within you, and you want to pretend to be godly or spiritual or religious. But look at your actions. Look at the contents of your heart. Thank you so much, Melissa.